Well, welcome to DIY RV and Home Camper's Life. My name's Greg. Today we're continuing on with our RV electrical system upgrade. Now, running the wires is kind of on a hold for two reasons. Number one, weather is extremely cold out. We've had rain, we've had snow, and now with it freezing, it's not conducive for me to be working out there. But also, before I do start running the wires, I have to make a trim piece for the switch for our inverter along with the battery monitor, because I want those on something that's going to look nice, not just some holes cut into the paneling on the trailer, and also give it some backing so it's not flimsy. As we know, we can push on the walls. If we push real hard enough, we're probably going to put a finger through it. Not literally, but yes, it can happen. Anyway, so let me show you what I'm doing. So here's the piece of wood I'm going to use as the backer for my switch and my gauge. So I'm going to do some cleanup on it first, come back, I'll do the layout, we'll cut it, we'll test fit it, make sure everything's going to work on this, we'll disassemble it, we'll put a finish coat on it, and then we'll go and get it installed in the trailer. Back at you in a second. Alright, update. I've taken and I've cleaned the edges up, got everything squared out, kind of rounded over. This is going to be the front. So that I don't mess up the front with layout marks and everything like that, I went ahead and did all my layout on the back. And I'll bring you in and show you. So this is where the switch is going to be, and this is where the gauge is going to be. I've got a center hole here for the drill I'm going to be drilling to make that hole, and then I've also got this marked out here. The way I did that was went ahead and, of course, found center both directions and made lines. Then I went ahead and I used caliper so it could be a little bit more precise, but I also have a ruler too. Measured the width and the height of this and laid that out, and then I did the resets, how much I needed to draw it back in on itself. So that's where this box is right here that I've come up with. And what I did is I just take this, measure, divide it by 2, and that would give me my center to go both ways. I also did left it off a little bit on either end by a 1/4 inch. I started out with a little bit thicker or a little bit more, but that would have put both of these over top of each other, and that we didn't want. Then over here I just did the same thing. I took the diameter, split it in half. There's my mark right there. What I'm going to do is I will drill a pilot hole through here, and then I will turn around and I'll use the Forstner bit on the front side. That way I don't have any tear out or blow out when I do go through the wood, because there's not much on the back side of this to hide any imperfections or blowouts. This right here, I'll use a little jigsaw that I've got to cut those out, but I'll start by putting some holes in each corner. And this one has a little more room, so I don't have to be exact. I'm probably going to cut right on the line. That way I do have a little bit of wiggle room. I can lay it in there. Once that's done, I'll figure out where I'm going to put the screw holes. I'll pre-drill those, and then I'll also pre-drill the holes for mounting it to the wall on the trailer. So I'm going to get set up. I'm going to do some of that, and I'll bring you back when I'm a little bit further on. Update. So we've got the holes cut. We've actually got them fitted in there. Just real quick, show you for the switch. I actually had to put a little notch here because of the cable for the switch itself. It was permanently wired here. It'd be nice if they'd actually have that where you can clip that in too. That way you don't have to be committed to go which specific direction with the wire when you're running it. But got that in there. It slips in real nice. Got the monitor, nice fit. So next thing to do is actually now go ahead and put my holes for my mounting of the plate to the wall along with these 2 screws here. This gets attached from the back, so there's no screws there. So bring you back when I've got that done. There's the finished product. Yes, I didn't take you through all the steps that I used to build this, to make it. This is specific to me. I wanted to put some backing on this right here, but I thought I'd take you along and show you what I did. I've got this mounted. You can see the back side. I've got the holes. I had to do a little extra notch so I can get the cable in. This is real nice fit right here. There's also a clip that goes on, holds this in place. As you see, I've already drilled and put the screws in for the switch. I've got some holes laid out for when I can mount it to the wall. The holes are there. They're not to size because I still have to pick up some screws. I don't have those here at the house. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling it apart, doing a little sanding on it to get it final on the finish, and then put a finish on it. So the next time you see it is when we're going to be installing this onto the trailer. So hope you guys enjoyed this and maybe sparked an idea for you guys to do if you're doing something similar to your trailer. And as always, if you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Until the next video, you have a wonderful day.